Hi everyone, Scorp here, continuing the Duelist of the Roses Reptile playthrough now of Gemini. So, today we're going to take on Mako, hopefully get about halfway through the remaining opponents, so that we can finish up tomorrow. These duels shouldn't be too hard for us to win, it's just a matter of build up Serpentine Princess buffs and then win the game. So, we're going to basically play Solitaire over here, while our opponent's trying to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Although, I'll be honest, if you guys play current Yu-Gi-Oh! This might be less solitary than current Yu-Gi-Oh! Not the opening hand, by the way. Just not the opening hand. But we're only dealing with his Aqua Dragons, so... I mean, he has Sea Serpents and other pain. So, he's pretty good. Also, reminder, our Aqua Chorus is kind of useless in this matchup. I don't know, we're gonna use Macallion as a beat stick this game. It's an interesting choice. I just threw it out there so that if he played another Aqua Chorus, that I'd get the buffs. Why do I still have Aqua Chorus in my hand? Aqua Chorus, as I said, not very useful in this matchup, so we can get rid of it. I have made our deck extremely slow because Darkness Approaches and Aqua Chorus and Savek's Blessing and all those cards are slow cards. So they take a turn or two to get going. Most of his creatures can change field terrain, so like I'm not particularly interested in just staying on this wasteland terrain and hoping. I'm probably gonna play that Emperor of Land and Sea next turn or something. Let's use this. That's good enough to me. I would like to top deck a Serpentine Princess here, and then the game's just over. That is not a Serpentine Princess. Sad to say. Give it one more turn. 3 Serpentine Princesses, bottom 15 is pretty normal, so... This should be big enough, though, so... I don't need to use the Darkness Approaches this turn, so I won't. My creature's a little bigger than his. And that was the one with the Aqua Chorus buff, so... Not terribly worried. But as you can see, 2 creatures in a row that could deal with change of the terrain, so not... The terrain didn't matter too much. Now that is unfortunate. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna push all 3 of these forward, including our leader. And then Darkness Approach. And we'll flip this Serpentine Princess, and he probably attacks me for game. And I don't mean him attacking me for game and him winning. I very much mean the opposite. Just like that. Because the AI doesn't understand that I flip face down a really big creature. Pretty typical. Hey, we got a Megamorph. It's better than the Invigorations in our deck, so... Because Megamorph works on everything. I myself am not particularly a fan of Invigoration, so getting rid of it's great for me. Okay, so just go here. Delete. Catapult Turtle is a good card, but I don't think we need any Labyrinth breaking. I have Dharma Cannon already, so not particularly worried about it. But yeah, Mako not terribly bad. Just a matter of getting my buffs going. I mean, that's really the reality of this deck. Our opponents aren't ever going to chase us down because this game's AI is absolutely garbage. So we have all eternity to set ourselves up to win these games. Yeah. First Muka Muka is always useless, so just play down an Aqua Chorus. He has entirely wins in his deck, so Aqua Chorus isn't going to affect him. Play down Darkness Approaches. We have plenty of time, so I'm going to use that time to draw the cards that I need to. Again, Muka Muka at this point in the game, not very useful, because there's not many cards in my graveyard. So we'll just use it to fuse off and then destroy itself, because that puts 3 cards in the graveyard instead of 2. So my third Muka Muka, if I ever draw it, will be a gigantic creature. I'm gonna play a single I'm gonna get rid of an Armored Blizzard for Serpentine Princess, because I just want to get through my deck. Really, the only card that matters here is another Serpentine Princess, so... So, that's what I'm looking for. Hopefully I can draw... Perfect. So, we'll just do this and this. Oh, I moved my creatures, so I have to do this next turn. Which is fine, because I have a third Serpentine Princess anyways. This game is already over, by the way. Like, this is going to get out of hand very quickly. I should have moved those forward, but it doesn't really matter. Just take one extra turn. You know, like Reign of Mercy, and some of the other, like Gustfan has, or Windstorm of the Aqua, Aqua has like a super cool animation, and then like Sebek's Blessing and Aqua Chorus just don't. I'm gonna do this, this, and this, and I'm going to drop down Darkness Approaches And this game is very over. He's going to attack me once and lose. Might as well do this. Now buffs are pretty much meaningless. Since my creatures are face down and his AI doesn't know that my creatures are huge for some reason, he loses. Was all of that necessary? No. I could have probably done with about half that. And it wouldn't have mattered, because I still would have insta-killed him, so yeah. Horn of Light's nice if you're wanting to make a Mega Zowler deck, I guess. But there isn't really much reason to try to go for a Mega Zowler deck, because Brachioradus is just better. Because instead of Invigoration, you get to use Power of Kaishin, which is a 500 equip instead of a 300 equip. And in the Brachioradus deck, you can just play Megamorphs. So, I'm going to go ahead and do a Reincarnation and be right back. Well, I was really looking for a Sebek's Blessing, but I got Noctochorus first, so go ahead and use that. I'm going to go ahead and take up this Soul Meter now. It's probably the worst card in the deck, so just take out the worst card first. Okay, so next up, Shoddy. So Shoddy's the reason that I switched over to Reptiles, because if not, he would cook my goose quite thoroughly. I should probably have not gotten rid of the Toon Alligator and gotten rid of it next turn. Because now I'm not going to be able to summon the Armored Lizard next turn. Hopefully I draw a slow card that I can play. Like Sebek's Blessing. Perfect. How about I do this for reference because it's funny? No use wasting an equip on this, though. Yeah, that right there is why you don't use dinosaurs against this guy. We have all the time in the world to build up against him, though. As usual, the AI is not aggressive in this game, so... I have put a decent number of monsters in the graveyard already, so that Muka Muka is actually slightly a threat. Now, if I could just draw any reptile here, that would be great. mean, like, half my deck's reptiles, right? Oh! Guess that's what we're doing. I'm slightly worried that he can still get over that. So we'll do that for good measure. Not that he could hit it anyways, but you know. Oh, that is a Muka Muka, sir. Hey, we finally drew a monster to buff. I'm slightly worried about, like, trap cards and stuff, so... The biggest problem would probably be, like, a Mirror Force, so... And I don't remember if this guy has one. So we're just gonna do this. I probably shouldn't have done that. But that is a really big Sinister Serpent. That creature right there is going to have plus 2700, 2700, so I'm kind of worried about it. Like, that's pretty big. Oh well, not big enough. Yeah, we outscaled a Muka Muka, so that was nice. I kind of miscalculated there, because I forgot about his leader power increase, so... It's kind of good that I miscalculated, it makes things easier on me. Because that meant that I did way more damage than I needed to. And I ended up being way stronger than I needed to be. So, I'll go ahead and save here. I don't think I really need to edit my deck. I did want to check something. So, something that probably I should have changed. Serpentine Princess is called a princess, so shouldn't this thing be female? Just something to think about. So it should take all the female equips, I believe. That's something that's pretty easy to fix, though. So somebody comes in and does a mod after I do. Hopefully they see this video and make a change like that. I'm not gonna really bother releasing a whole extra rev of Gemini just to fix that though, so. Oh my goodness. This game doesn't really matter about stats, so he purposely has an AI that doesn't like to attack, so. Yeah. It's a big Serpentine Princess, unfortunately. It doesn't really matter in this matchup. This is probably our worst matchup by a large margin. Well, that's 3 creatures in the graveyard for my Muka Muka. That makes it 1,500. Which is not to say it's good. It's just better than 0. Green Clown? Nope, Snake Hair. Guess Muka Muka's dead. Not really dead. A fate worse than death. I don't really believe that he can get over that, but I guess there's always a chance, right? Oh, my Serpentine Princess is gonna fuse with that. Oh well, it's fine. Oh, nasty. I'm just going to hope this guy doesn't realize that he has an ancient jar somewhere. I should stay quiet. At least he played it in a place that I can get to it. That is obnoxious. Okay, no Mirror Force, so that's nice. That's a good start. Unfortunately, that thing has 2,500 defense. Although it's not going to really matter because I'm going to trigger a trap here, so... Let's make it do a little less damage. Oh. No trap. Okay. He's gaining so much life points. Maybe I should just come back with a bad reaction to Samachi. I don't really have any Aquas on the field right now, which is a shame. At least he's just passing. And he doesn't have any real great method to kill me, so that's good. Also, his AI is broken, so there's that too, I guess. And these front two aren't traps, so we also got that going for us. This is one of those duels where a increased resistance for same type friendlies would be really handy. I'd like to kill this card to the right. Oh. Another swords, huh? Well, I guess I'll just keep going in slowly. Invitation to a dark sleep, huh? Didn't actually expect to get attacked over by this man. And that's annoying. I need to make this Toon Alligator a little bit stronger, and then we win the game. It needs, like, 700 attack, so... The problem is, I need a second creature that's not going to die to invitation. No, there's a second creature that's not going to die to invitation. And my opponent has lost the game. Good game, well played. And all 9,000 life points of his make 0 difference because he's forced to resign. He has no summoning areas. Extra Ancient Jar, pretty good. Not that we need them, but it's good. So I think that's about it for today. This gives us just about everything that I wanted, because we have 3 duels left. One of them is this Brutality that is Bakura's 380 deck cost, a nasty duel against Yugi, and then the final boss. So before the next episode, I will probably put in some passwords to for 1 deck cost cards, I think I'm gonna probably go back to Dinos for this next deck, or this next duel, because Bakura is like I can't play Darkness Approaches. And I probably can't even play these Serpentine Princesses because they cost too much. So yeah, we'll do that next time. Thank you all for watching, and have a nice day.